Antes de empezar con el video, déjame decirte que si te gusta mi contenido, puedes ayudarme dejando tu like y suscribiéndote. Dicho esto, empecemos con el video.
Hey, ¿cómo están, gente de YouTube? Aquí en un nuevo video para el canal. Esta vez nos encontramos nuevamente en Fire Warriors 3 Hawks, en donde nos quedamos y esta vez sí ya nos iremos a la guerra. Ya es hora de hacer la misión principal, aunque la verdad es que me quedé con ganas de hacer esta parte. Pero bueno, no me van a hacer así. La batalla de Garreg Mach. Sí, que bueno, chicos, empecemos esta gran batalla épica que marcará la historia de Garreg Mach y de Poland.
Feels like an eternity since I've seen the walls of Garreg Mach.
Who knew we'd leave as students and return at the head of the Imperial Army? Lady Rhea must be so angry at us. Oh, why did I agree to come along?
¿Quién sabe?
We'll be lucky if angry is as far as her feelings go on the subject. I
Moribunda.
imagine she's apoplectic.
I don't know that word, but it has way too many syllables not to be scary.
The Knights of Seros will likely fight tooth and nail to stop us.
Y ten cuidado porque se
Well, we've
encuentra
got
Catherine
teeth and we've
Shafir.
got nails, so I don't care
You know,
who we're
pero
facing.
que no.
I'll brush them all aside.
Worry not. While they may have a monastery to hole up in, we possess the superior numbers.
Sí, pero aquí gana la
Garreg Mach
estrategia.
is well fortified, but not impregnable. We can't assume victory based on numbers alone. Anything could happen. So, let's just be careful.
Good. And remember, our goal is to seize the monastery, not raze it to the ground.
The soldiers are ready, Your Majesty. We can begin the attack at once.
The scouting is also finished. We know with certainty where the enemy will be taking its positioning. We are owing this to Monica and her perfect memory. She has incredible knowledge of this place.
As usual, Monica, your talents are invaluable.
I really didn't do much, Your
Bueno,
Majesty.
Mónica al verse tiene una memoria táctica
It was
excelente.
truly an honor to assist you. Not to say I've finished helping you, of course. In fact, I am always at the ready.
Don't ever change, Monica.
Aplausos a
And
Mónica.
finally, who do we have here?
No la Mónica que ya conociste.
This
Esta
is my little sister Fleisch. I was given approval to make her my attendant.
Fletch. Ah, sí, no la he visto.
Fleisch von Bergleys at your service, Your Majesty. My brother and I are, in your hands.
Ah, so you're Caspar's famous aunt who's actually younger than he is.
Yes, Your Majesty. The very same.
¿Quién diría que
Fleisch
estos
is
dos
too green
eran
for
parientes de
but she'll be
Caspar?
providing
No
support
supe
from
hasta
behind
muy
the front
adelantado de
lines.
Fire Elemental Houses.
You can rely on me.
Ya hasta cuando ya
I
llevaba como
realize
20
saying
partidas
this
más
might
me
make the
enteré que esos
situation
eran
worse,
parientes.
but there's no need to be so nervous. If you act to the best of your abilities, all will be well. Now then,
Y
everyone,
dije, "Lugar,
The
vamos
time
con
has come.
todo.
the time to take Garreg Mach and
Es hora de
reclaim
tomar
Poland.
Garreg Mach y reclamar Poland.
Jumping
Siento que estás
straight into the mob
directamente
arms,
a
eh?
propósito del
Ooh, how exciting! Is this where I should talk about my heart racing?
No me importa, por bueno, no es mío.
Since when do we talk about your feelings? That's new.
Condiciones de victoria, toma el control de todas las fortalezas. Me cago, son muchas. Condiciones de derrota, ninguna. Lo que te parece de...
Do not throw away your lives,
Así,
friends.
esa.
Be not reckless as you attend to our
Verdad,
defense. A defensive position within the monastery walls. This is merely a stolen relic. We must dispatch
¡Vamos!
Then the brute force approach it is. Garreg Mach must fall.
Estaba tan fortaleza dentro de la
We'll
punta
start
de
at the
memoria.
lower level and work our way up, taking control of the walls. Split into groups and take those strongholds.
The enemy is desperate, and will most likely dispatch troops to recapture any strongholds we seize. Be on your guard to this tactic.
Go. Ahí está Happy. Creo que yo no aprenderé Happy para que puedan pensar. Happy. Y que le decía, señor, ¿por qué me he dejado arrastrar hasta aquí? No es justo. Derrota a Happy, pero yo quiero comenzar la...
Then surrender. I swear no harm will come to you.
That's very nice of you, but they gave me a home here. So I should probably put up at least some kind of fight.
Cuando se puede activar una estrategia, su nombre personal en la pantalla. Le pulsa para activar esa estrategia. Si hay varias ustedes para ver, pues... A ver. Iniciar otra estrategia. A ver qué se pone. Derrota y recluta a Happy.
I'm losing.
Voy perdiendo, qué mal. La Happy siempre ha sido muy seca a la hora de pelear. Ouch. Sube de nivel. Ya se ha derrotado a Happy.
I sense a darkness in your power. If you harbor ill will towards them, then help us battle them.
I know which them you're talking about. Well, it's not like I want revenge or anything, but
Creo que se murió Happy.
sign me up.
Ha reclutado a Happy, bien. Constance, ahí viene la mujer. Constance Bonco. Pensar que voy a salir a la iglesia y luchar contra mi propio padre. Se está pidiendo por la diosa. Sí, es cierto, Constance es. Derrota a Constance.
Why
No,
are you of all
espérense,
people
lo derroten.
cooperating with the church?
¿Dónde está?
All I can say is I was unlucky
¿Dónde
enough
está
to be
Constance?
nearby when the church had need of fighters. I beg your forgiveness, your majesty.
Córrele, 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 viejo, córrele. Ahí está, persuadir a Constance. Derrota y recluta a Constance. La torre, Petra, no hay que decirle que ha hecho un buen trabajo a todos los que están ahí. Constance, Schubert, Mónica, todos han hecho un buen trabajo. De hecho.
Forgive my immense technique.
Small ends might breathe a meaningless existence.
Alright, Birdie.
We'll do it together!
Anything for Lady
Ya se ha derrotado a Constance.
Is this what you want? To die here
Muy
in
bien,
shame?
¿y dónde está?
This doesn't have to be your end, Constance. Join us. Fight with the Empire.
As you wish. Your Majesty, I do not deserve to throw my feeble existence away in such a manner.
Ha reclutado Constant, let's go. Yuri va a ser de, Yuri que va a ser de los más difíciles de reclutar.
The left is through as well, Your Majesty.
Excellent job, both of you.
Oh,
But there is
genial.
still much work to be done.
I will not sit idly by and allow Garreg Mach to be placed in further danger.
Ah, apareció Flame.
Don't count me out!
Flame. Derrota a Flame para tener ataque la magia del trueno. Ah.
The enemy is unleashing power.
Bueno, yo voy a por
We
Flame.
can't hold out for long.
The enemy is after the strongholds we captured. They'll be retaken if we don't defend them quickly.
Desde la pica.
Some parts of the monastery walls appear weak. An armored unit could likely smash them.
Vale, si no tengo
providing
ningún
another
acorazado. Ah, voy a tener que ir camino a la... Ya, gracias, va. Perfecto. No puede ser que ese también ha estado cerrado. Bueno, no podemos ir a por Flame.
We need to intercept those reinforcements.
Those are the Knights of Saros. We were never gonna stop them that easily.
Derrota al soldado personal y necesidad para el
Time to show
Dale
how
esa.
strong you've become.
Pues empezar una batalla para usar X para usar evasión tenebrosa. La parte si usa evasión graciosa. Oh. Solo tengo tres, esto es como lo de Violet. No se supone que se no te cantamos. Quedamos. Listo.
I think we've handled the situation.
Hey, I actually held my own. I'm so good.
Genial.
Not a problem.
Petra tomó un lugar. Perfecto, Petra. Vamos por ahí.
Fresh soldiers incoming. Don't worry, we'll handle them.
Siempre se derrota el caballero Pegaso.
Ambush from above. They are having the advantage, but we can turn it around.
Demonios, ahí están tirando los rayos. Qué buen tía. Flame, me cago en Flame. Ouch, me pegaron. Necesitamos Curly.
I'm ready.
Take a breather.
You
got my back?
Okay, I'll try.
Han aparecido Zaire y sus aliados. Uy, sí es cierto, Zaire, yo no me acordaba.
I have to defend the
Voy a
monastery.
defender a monasterio sea
Whatever it
quien
takes.
sea. Ya sea muy grande para tener 16 años. Derrota a Zaire y evita que retome la
The enemy
fortaleza.
shows no sign of stopping. And if we don't keep an eye on our
Voy a tener que enviar órdenes. A ver, Zaire, random. Vamos a tener que enviar
Starting the
órdenes.
mission. Is that an order?
Here I go.
Yeah, it'll
No
go.
mistake. They must learn who they're up against.
Y aquí, capitán, no puedo mandarlo, ¿verdad? Está Hubert a todo esto. Tiger Pegaso.
strongholds, we'll be sure to lose them.
No llegan de buscaría aquí. Sí, seguro que no es.
The enemy is retaking a stronghold. Must keep a closer eye.
Bueno, tengo que enviar una petición a Petra.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over.
Right then, let us go to work. I will see my duty.
Sí, que te quedaste peleando con ese que pasa rayo. Voy a tener que rotar a caer Pegaso. Bien.
Thanks for the rescue. We are
Vamos por neta.
We'll do it together. I've got you now.
It is not a problem. We have preparedness for these things.
Keep going. We're making progress.
Gracias, chicos. Me falta una sala por tomar. Bien hecho, chicos. Y era hora de que apareciera Slane.
I care not for your reasoning. There can be no excuse for war.
We cannot just leave an ally behind.
Enemy down.
Show me what you're capable of.
Out of the way!
I must do everything in my power to stop this.
Has derrotado a Flame. Verdaderamente nivel 14. Bien hecho, Verdaderamente.
Retreat while you still can, Flame. I beg you.
Very well. Stay safe, my brother.
Flame se ha retirado.
I thought that scary magic would never let up.
Nos faltan dos fortalezas nomás. Falta
We'll
más.
soon control
Bien.
the walls.
¿Está lista?
We are losing ground. Dig in, all of you. We must hold out, no matter what.
Aquí dice que hay zona de peligro. Ya porque la dice está de. Creo que lo puedo curar.
I will gladly hand. I am here to aid you.
No.
I will gladly hand. Let's march. I will gladly. I am here to aid you. I will gladly handle this.
Control, defensa total.
Let's march. I will gladly handle this. I will gladly
Parece que
handle
no puedo
this.
mandar a curar a otro. Pero eso es ciertamente para las perspectivas. Ahí viene Hubert, solo falta la fortaleza. La torre manvuela. Y eso, hey, perfecto. Toma la base. Vamos allá.
We'll do it
Bien hecho.
together! I've got you now!
Nivel 7 y Erickson. Ah, al final derrotar a Cyril.
Does that mean he's given up?
Ya, creo que terminar todo. Sí, hace todo. Bien, ya te ve todo. Hasta ahora fortalezas dentro de los muros del monasterio.
All right. We have the ground surrounded. Now we just need to fight our way up to the monastery proper.
We can retreat no further. You Empire
Correcto.
soldiers will rue the day you took up arms
tenemos
against
que ir.
Garreg Mach.
No manches. Derrota a Ceded. ¿Dónde está Ceded? Cargo ustedes, Tirix y educar.
I owe you one.
Ceded. Nos conocen de tal.
I will not ask you your reasons. Not anymore. But I will see your evil punished.
I have this.
Ve. ¿Ves el prota? ¿Y el prota?
Hey, swap.
My turn.
Ahí lo vi.
I'm ready. All ready?
You got it.
Ah, lo ponías. No, que este sí es muy fuerte. ¿Dónde está?
Would struggle so.
Tiene chamarra de Thanos. Ya se me dio el 15.
Forgive me, Rhea. I can fight no longer. The rest is up to you.
Worry not, sir. Nor you, Flame. You both did well to hold them back this long.
Thanks a lot.
Now come forth, all of you. Protect Garreg Mach from those despicable rebels.
Ahora se ahorita aparecen los otros
Lady Rhea
para
has decided to show
Garreg.
herself at last. Stout hearts, everyone. Victory can only be ours if we strike her down.
Las condiciones de victoria han cambiado. Cyril ha reaparecido.
I'll fight for Lady Rhea until the end.
Derrota a
Heavy
Cyril.
weaponry. We can no longer afford the luxury of worrying about collateral damage to the town.
No manches, ya están activando todo. Las tropas de la licencia están atacando los celestes.
We'll be in serious trouble if they target Her Majesty. We have to take control of those weapons right now.
Vamos a ir por dentro.
We'll do it together! I got you now! I'm sorry, Lady Rhea. I can't fight anymore.
Your efforts will not be in vain, sir.
Cyril exceso. Aquí está Rhea con la espada de Cyril.
I will send these sinners to meet the goddess. What do you stand to gain for involving yourself in this?
No queda en otra Rhea.
I'm a merchant. She's got a point to pay me. This is just the beginning.
Impressive. I'll need to work hard to keep up.
Garreg Mach for 1
Bien,
minute
chef.
further.
Ya falta poco para la especial.
Is precious to me, and I will not permit you to have
Sí,
it.
terminamos una vez con todas. Vamos por neta.
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
Has derrotado a Rhea.
I yield you.
Se
the
serve así el
monastery
momento
for
de
now.
luchar por
I
recuerda esto.
forgot.
No recuerdo por estos
But know
eventos
this.
plásticos de hoy.
There will be no forgiveness for your blasphemous actions this day.
Rhea se ha retirado. ¡Cobarde!
I don't expect there
No,
will
no espero que lo haya.
Take heart, everyone.
Alegramos todos,
Garreg
Garreg
Mach
Mach
has
ha caído y la
fallen,
victoria
and
es
victory
esperada.
is ours.
Igual que siguen cayendo esos fuegos artificiales, me cago en todo. Paso superada. Que esta vez iba a ser un poquito más larga.
Lady Rhea, are you hurt?
Ah,
Catherine, you came.
Not soon enough. Garreg Mach is done for.
It is all right. For now, we must retreat.
Ajá, si hubiera
This
estado
path is
fácil.
unknown to the Empire. It will take us out to Aelel, the Valley of Torment. From there, we make for Fargus to seek aid.
The Empire attacked from the east, which means at least some of the Alliance's lords must have aligned with them. But those of the kingdom are devout. We can trust them. I have already sent a messenger ahead requesting reinforcements, and, should the need arise, asylum.
In that case, I'll talk to my parents and ask for their assistance as well. Regardless, we should hurry. We can't let the Empire get ahead of us and send troops onto Kingdom soil. Now, follow me, if you would.
Thank you, Catherine.
Y Shamir, parece que Shamir está en otro lugar.
Let Edelgard have Garreg Mach for now. Let her enjoy this fleeting moment of glee. Because
El problema será Azote Sombrío, ese sí que hace un enorme problema. Se supone que de todos nosotros, Chess es el más fuerte y Violet es muchísimo más fuerte que Chess. Así que ahí tenemos un problema. 16, nivel 14, perfecto, perfecto. Vamos a subir a nivel 7. Si Sashir se puede subir nivel, sí, nivel 8, sí, ahorita son muy buenos. Nivel 5, perfecto, Cure, As, Chess. Robert ya tiene su línea.
I imagine.
Trae hierro más 4. Bueno, tenemos a Constant y a Happy reclutadas. Ya puedes jugar con Constant, ya puedes jugar con Happy. Comandante de renombre 1. Bien, está siendo una batalla bastante larga, la verdad.
Garreg Mach, you remain ever as resplendent as the day I left you.
The place cannot be so dear to your heart that it requires inferior poetry for an introduction.
Inferior? I will have you know that line comes from one of my favorite operas. However, I concede I may have gotten carried away, what with my head still swimming from battle.
Hey, I know exactly what you mean. Something about Garreg Mach is just special. And our victory here is gonna have a huge impact on the war, right?
Yes, this should be enough to lure some of the more indecisive nobles into our camp. I only wish I could vanquish the guilt I feel for turning on the church like this. Still, it was my decision to fight by 80's side, and I stand by it to the end.
I see. In that case, proceed as planned. Deploy the pursuit units immediately.
At once, Your Majesty.
So, Rhea and the others escaped with the help of a great white beast, did they?
Almost as if the Immaculate One that saved St. Seros has returned from the mists of legend. Although, it's a bit unnerving the way it sprung out of nowhere.
I knew we shouldn't have messed with Lady Rhea. She can be so scary. I'm just going to go back to my room and stay there until forever, okay? Okay.
Do as you like, Bernadetta, but realize your father will be arriving in Garreg Mach soon. This is the seat of the Church of Seros, and as bishop, his place is here.
Really? In that case, I think I'll just forget about the monastery and go with you.
Good. Just be aware we may be marching for the kingdom next.
The kingdom?
I possess no love for the cold, but I will try to grin as I am bearing it.
Tras siempre tan positiva.
Point at the path to your foes, and I will be hunting them to their final breath.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Petra. Whether we capture or kill will depend on the foe. Now then, enough wasting time. We need to find Rhea, and we need her alive.
Two years ago, I never would have imagined we'd be fighting a war like this.
You say fighting, but I think you mean instigating. Let's be fully clear about our role in all of this. Still, this is a positive turn of events for you, yes?
How do you mean?
When a war breaks out, every mercenary in the land starts crawling out of the woodwork. And those associates you happen to be working with should be tough enough to take on you-know-who.
Gerald's mercenaries. Yeah, good point.
And then you can give them their just desserts or die
Puede
trying.
morir en el intentando derrotar a Saúl.
Could have done without that last part. Thanks.
Relax, relax. You know I'm on your side. Our destinies are forever intertwined.
Listen up, boy. You're not going to believe this.
Judith, do you think you could ease up on the whole boy thing? I'm your fearless leader now, remember? But sure, tell me what happened.
You might want to take a seat for this. Garreg Mach Monastery has fallen. Not even the great knights of Seros could stop the invaders' overwhelming numbers.
Wait, what? That's not possible. They should still be days away from the monastery. How did they manage to deliver an army of that size to the gates of Garreg Mach so quickly? Unless... this can't be happening. Did Count Gloucester turn? And Acheron too?
I'm afraid both houses fly Imperial colors now. House Phlegethon yielded the north side of the Great Bridge of Myrden, and Gloucester waved them right on through.
Those filthy liars! When I warned them the Empire was raising an army, they couldn't stop puffing their chests and crowing about how they'd hold the border. But it looks like the Empire had already gotten to them. This is all my fault for not keeping my ear to the ground.
I'm afraid that wouldn't have helped, fearless leader. All the dirty dealings were handled via letter.
But now I've lost the initiative, and against Edelgard no less. She can come at the Alliance with gloves off now. This is a real problem.
Bueno, quizás con la ayuda
What
de la
is it?
fibra puedes hacerlo.
Sir, we have an unexpected guest. It's...
Holst. Oh, no me digas que vamos a ver a Holst. Finalmente lo vamos a conocer.
Holst? What's the strongest man in Leicester doing at my door? Besides thinking about battering it down, I mean.
You can ask him yourself, sir. He is present.
Apologies for dropping by without warning, my lord.
¿Por qué
I just happened
no
to be
verlo?
near Deirdre when word reached me about Garreg Mach.
I didn't realize you were in our neck of the woods, Holst, but please, come make yourself at home. As fate would have it, I was just pulling my hair out over the exact same problem.
Tienes que vamos a enfrentar a ese güey.
Can you believe that Count Gloucester? He turned on us like it was nothing. If I don't handle this situation with the Empire delicately, it will fracture the Alliance. If you have any sage advice,
Me
now would
imagino
be a
que iba a
great
tener
time
pelo
for it.
rosa igual que yo.
Or muscle. I'll take muscle if that's what I can get.
I came here to help however I can. We must work together to keep Leicester safe, and more importantly, free.
Bueno, así no es como esperaba a Holst, pero bueno. Estoy por poder conocer a
Garreg Mach
muchos
has fallen to the
muchos
Empire,
personajes.
Your Majesty.
Ya todos
I
están
did
hablando
not
del poder.
expect it would last long.
Is Lady Rhea safe?
Yes. She escaped and is on her way here with a small force.
I see.
This won't be like granting asylum to your standard refugee. If we take the Archbishop in, it will be tantamount to declaring war on the very Empire. Is that a risk you're willing to accept, Your Majesty?
It is. We have already thoroughly discussed the matter with the Kingdom's lords. Even if I refrain from deciding publicly one way or the other, the Empire will still insist that we hand Lady Rhea over. The Kingdom's people and government are too frail to stand without the Holy Church's support. I agree with her ultimate goal, but such a situation calls for gradual reform over time. The Emperor's desire to tear it up rapidly will not do.
Then it is a good thing we've prepared for such contingencies. I will start by sending a party to ALL to welcome our new guests.
Thank you. I would go myself if I could, but I'm needed here to prepare for For now, send messengers to Counts Galatea and Karen, imploring them to muster troops for our defense.
La casa de Gautier se supone que la casa de Gautier es de las más fuertes.
Let's make sure our new Duke earns his title.
Grave news, Your Majesty.
What is it now?
Count Rowe has declared fealty to the Empire and is marshalling his troops as we speak. Also, one of his bannermen, Lord Lenato, is moving to hunt down and slay the Archbishop.
We have long held our suspicions about House Rowe, but I never expected their actions to plunge us into war.
And after all the discussions we've had to prevent exactly this, he must believe his reason is just.
Very well, then. Our plans have changed. I will go and meet with Lady Rhea personally, and House Fraudarius will serve as my guard. Inform Galatea and Karen. They are to gather their troops in Erebus and Garreg lands.
Lord Lenato was once a faithful servant to the crown. Will you now see him executed?
I have no mercy for traitors, no matter their pasts. On the contrary, I have an obligation to protect the kingdom from his kind. We've struggled long to attain this peace. I will not permit the Empire to crush it beneath their foot now.
Scarlet blaze. Skirmish in the fog. The Empire captures Garreg Mach, and when the lords of Fargus and Leicester declare their allegiances to the Central Church, they incur Edelgard's ire. She sends one army to the Alliance under the command of her war minister, Count Berglies, and leads a second herself to the kingdom's Castle Gaspar, the bastion of Northern Row.
Lady Edelgard, we have received an urgent message from
Bien,
Count
chicos, hasta aquí el video del día de hoy. Más tarde van a traer otro. Y así que nos vemos en el siguiente capítulo, que lo vamos a poner que sea más tarde. Hoy voy a subir 2 videos más porque se resultó ser condenablemente largo. Probablemente solo voy a estar jugando las misiones principales, ya luego los alrededores creo que ya no voy a hacerlos. Ya no voy a hacer otros para hacer un poquito más crudo. Y solo voy a estar grabando lo importante. Así que bueno, chicos, espero que les haya gustado este video y nos vemos hasta la próxima. Adiós.